Did you miss me yesterday? I bet you did. I bet you did. I bet every 5 minutes you were going on YouTube to look if I'd made a video. No, I didn't yesterday. In fact, I was just stood here thinking about, you know, why I didn't yesterday. And the reason I didn't is because I was going through a really emotional, well, no, not even struggle, just emotions were coming up yesterday. I started thinking about like my diagnosis and when I actually got diabetes and, you know, the initial point of getting it. And it was really hard for me. You know, I was like this raw, I wasn't raw, I didn't know about raw foods, but I was eating lots of salads anyway because I was vegan. I was like this vegan that wouldn't use any form of modern medicine. I mean, I had no doctor. I just had a baby that I had without any doctors, like, you know, in a bus with no electricity, no water, no running water, no electricity, and everything fine, you know. I knew it was going to be fine because I believed in it, like, you know. And suddenly I had this diagnosis, diabetes, and I remember after lots of going around it, like, you know, to start with I was just really thirsty and I was drinking loads. It was springtime. I just assumed my body wanted a spring clean, like, you know, drinking loads. Anyway, at one point I'd got up about 6 times in the night to pee and it just hit me in the middle of the night, there's something wrong. Anyway, cut a long story short, I was in Ireland at that time, but I ended up going back to Germany and ended up in hospital. This was the moment that I was thinking about yesterday. I was lying there in hospital, in the hospital bed. The doctor comes up to me with this insulin drip that he wants to put into my arm. And I'm like, no, you know, hold on, I'm Miss Nature. And he said, well, Miss Nature, you know, enjoy it for the next couple of years because, you know, that's going to be it. And Saya, my oldest son, he was 2 at that time, was sat there, and my husband, and he said, like, you know, if you don't take insulin, you are not going to see your son grow up. Like, you know, and I just kind of put my arm out, like, put it in then. And that emotion, even now doing that and thinking about it, really brings up these really strong emotions. I was really, I don't know what it is. I was disappointed with life that I got this shit card, like, you know, and I was like, I kind of resigned myself to modern medicine and being dependent on it, and there's so many really strong emotions that, yeah, freaked me out, like, you know, I was really freaked, and I think I kind of like suppressed them all and just got on with life and did the insulin and, you know, had the injections, then the pens, now the pump, and I've moved on and I've modernised. But like, I think these deep emotions are still in there, and maybe this whole raw food cleanse and stuff, I think they just kind of like come up. Also, I'm a bit focused on diabetes at the moment, obviously, because I'm doing this all for the diabetes, but it kind of, yesterday it was hard. I was feeling really sad and I was getting all these emotions back again that I had at the moment of the diagnosis, and that was hard, and I didn't quite feel like making a video. I mean, I was really busy yesterday. I was running around and I stayed raw. I was raw. I did it 100%, like everything, like that was fine, but I was busy, and I was like busy mentally, emotionally. I was really busy. I kept getting these flashes of not even so much memories but feelings, like this anger at my body, anger at the world, anger at the doctors, anger at everything, like, you know. I had diabetes, like, it's a really shit disease that doesn't go away, and, you know, you're injecting, like, you know, really bad disease, and I thought I was really healthy, and I was really cross with the world, angry with the world, and angry with everyone and everything. Every doctor that came near me, and yeah, so that's what I was dealing with yesterday. So I'm sure you didn't want to hear that, although you did hear it now, but allow it's a little bit refined because I've kind of slept on it and I can talk about it. But actually what I wanted to do today, I'm looking at the time, I've got a few more minutes, I can be really quick. I want to make a recipe, I'm in the kitchen, Okay, I want to make a recipe. I've looked one up this morning. Raw pasta with Alfredo sauce. Now, I'm not a pasta person myself. I don't eat pasta because I don't like it. But here we go. Raw pasta, I know. I love it. And Alfredo sauce. So I'm going to have to be really quick because I've got really little time. But look, it said raw cashews. I didn't have enough cashews, and I want to make this quick because I want to do it and get it up. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of drag it out and not do it. So I just use sunflower seeds as well. So there's a few cashews in there. I don't know if you can see. There's a mix of cashews and sunflower seeds. Okay, and then it said garlic granules. Well, I don't tend to use garlic granules. I tend to use always fresh garlic, so I'll whack one of them in as well. And salt and pepper. So here we go, it's a bit of pepper, nice bit of pepper because I like things peppery. And salt, I've got my Himalayan crystal salt, which is unrefined. I don't use table salt anymore. This is pink. I don't know if you can actually see it. Oh, you probably can't. The light's not good enough. It's pink because it's unrefined. It hasn't been bleached or anything. So, and it's much more salty tasting than table salt. Like, you know, it tastes much better. It's more expensive, but it works out that it's worth it because you use less. And then oregano, I just picked it from the garden. And basil, also from the garden, all organic. And then I just had a little bit of parsley left. My parsley plant's nearly finished, so. Okay, oh, one more thing, nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast, in German they call it Edelhefe. Loads of B vitamins, but no B12. So anyone that's doing raw vegan or vegan, please take B12 supplements. I can tell you, it's really nasty if you don't. You get really tired, you're crying all the time, you feel really sad and depressed. I've been there, I've done it, it's terrible, really, please. B12, I'm taking them now, every day B12, like, you know. Okay, so a bit of nutritional yeast, that gives it kind of a cheesy taste, like, you know, I use this quite a lot in vegan cooking because it just gives a cheesy taste. Alright, I'm going to stop now, I'm going to press pause and I'm going to blend it. Oh, and a bit of water comes in, okay? I'm going to blend it and then we'll try it.